Stinky and the Brainy, Animaniacs. Those are the facts.
It's because some of the producers don't have enough time to fix that Antarctica to make it big. It's because Thailand needs to move to try fitting dotted here. The left side is not visible either.
And now, the nations of the world, brought to you by Yakko Warner.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti.
Dude, they're all islands.
Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican.
It would sound off if it was called correctly anyway. A lot of updated versions of this song still do this.
Cuba, Caribbean. Greenland.
Greenland is a Danish semi-territory, not a part of Denmark.
El Salvador to Puerto Rico. Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana.
No one cares.
And still, Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, and Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda.
You can call it by either name, British Overseas Territory or British Territory. I preferred it British Overseas Territory.
Bahamas.
The word "the" must be small.
Tobago. San Juan. Paraguay, Uruguay, Suriname, and French Guiana. Barbados and Guam.
It drowned. Also, Philippines and other countries are wonky. And where is Palawan? Also, Indonesia is wonky than others.
Norway and Sweden and Iceland and Finland and Germany.
Germany annexed Luxembourg and part of Belgium while they weren't on camera. In retaliation, Denmark and Austria took some parts of it. It's because some of the producers don't have time to fix that.
Now One Piece, Switzerland.
My boy Switzerland decided to end its neutrality and took over a portion of Italy.
Austria, Czechoslovakia.
And Slovakia. Unfortunate how this song happened to be first aired 8 months after the division.
Italy, Turkey.
The Turkish name is officially used by the United Nations, however it is only used in extremely formal contexts. In everyday situations it can still be called Turkey. Also, this was first aired 29 years before that event.
And Greece, Poland, Romania, Scotland.
Technically, Scotland is a country, but since 1707 it has been a constituent part of the United Kingdom, which is widely considered as one single sovereign nation.
Albania, Ireland, Russia.
Soviet Union dissolved back in December 26, 1991. It's because the Soviet Union was now called Russia.
Oman.
They all decide to unite UAE because they were weak by themselves.
Bulgaria, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, Cyprus, Iraq, and Iran. There's Syria, Lebanon, Israel, Jordan.
It just got ownership of the Sinai Peninsula because they all decided to split Egypt.
Both Yemens.
Ironic how the map only shows one Yemen.
Kuwait and Bahrain, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, Belgium, and Portugal, France, England.
Just like Scotland, England is technically a country, but it's also another constituent part of the United Kingdom.
Denmark, and Spain.
They all decided to unite because they were too weak by themselves. The only ones who disagreed were Egypt and Madagascar.
India.
It's because some of the producers tried to fix that top left of India. Maybe Kashmir became secretly independent.
Pakistan, Burma.
Actually, it can be called by either name. Myanmar and Burma are both correct because there is no official definitive name for the country's single quotes as constitution. Despite being formally referred to as Myanmar, some countries still opt to call Burma.
Afghanistan, Thailand, Nepal. Bhutan, Cambodia. Malaysia, then Bangladesh, Asia. And China.
Manchuria also secretly became independent.
Korea.
And the map showed both North and South Korea. Yakko still decided to say just Korea through because he failed history too. He even said Asia as if it were a country about 24 seconds ago.
Japan, Mongolia, Laos.
Now that's just straight up bullshit, and I thought Yakko was dumb. This is so wrong that the voice narrator even contradicted himself.
Tibet. Indonesia, the Philippine Islands.
He is not wrong though. The Philippines are indeed a bunch of islands.
Taiwan.
There are only about 12 UN members that recognize Taiwan as a sovereign country, so I do not think it qualifies as one. Taiwan used to be a UN member, but it got expelled by the PRC delegates in 1971. Also, most of Taiwan's relationships with other countries are in informal contexts.
Sri Lanka, New Guinea.
New Guinea is the island where Papua New Guinea is located.
Sumatra, New Zealand, and Borneo. And Vietnam, Tunisia, Morocco, Uganda, Angola, Zimbabwe, Djibouti, Botswana, Mozambique, Zambia, Swaziland.
You know this happened 2.5 decades after the release of this song, right?
Gambia, Guinea, Algeria, Ghana.
Gabon simply annexed it. It drowned also.
Burundi, Lesotho, Malawi.
No one gives a shit about these pronunciations. Epic slay a guy. You're just being nitpicky at this point.
Togo, the Spanish Sahara is gone.
Epic slay a guy, but it's correct though. Why was this added as a mistake? Rob Paulson just wanted the lyrics to sound fun, and you're being the type of person that absolutely ruins it. This is nitpicking with a passion, and I hate it.
Niger, Nigeria, Chad and Liberia, Egypt, Benin and Gabon, Tanzania, Somalia, Kenya and Mali, Sierra Leone and Algeria. Dahomey.
Dahomey was also the former name for Benin until 1975, so the name only started being considered incorrectly 18 years before this was first aired.
Namibia, Senegal, Libya, Cameroon, Congo, Zaire.
The song was still first broadcasted before that.
Ethiopia.
Eritrea gained independence from Ethiopia about 4 months before this song was released. The producers didn't have enough time to fix it.
Guinea-Bissau, Madagascar, Rwanda, Mallorca, and Cayman, Hong Kong.
At the time of the song's release, Hong Kong was a British colony. It got handed over to China in 1997.
Abu Dhabi,
It is also the largest of the emirates of such country.
Qatar, Yugoslavia,
The Socialist Republic of Yugoslavia broke up that year, but the remaining territories that comprised Serbia and Montenegro were known as the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia before 2003. The Union of Serbia and Montenegro stopped existing in 2006 when both countries seceded it.
Mauritania, then Transylvania, Monaco, Liechtenstein, Malta, and Palestine.
Palestine has some sort of UN participation as an observer state and is recognized by 139 UN members. However, at the time of this song's first broadcast, it had much less recognition, so it was an error before.
Fiji, Australia, Sudan.
That happened 18 years later, and Sudan didn't suffer a division. South Sudan rather gained independence from Sudan.
Montenegro and Bosnia-Herzegovina. The Soviet Union is gone.
But it's correct though, Epic Slaya guy. Why would you add this as a mistake?
South Africa, Georgia, Moldova.
Epic Slaya guy, no one cares, and why are you laughing?
Latvia, Belarus, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, hey, Kazakhstan, hey, then there's Tajikistan too, hey, Turkmenistan, hey, Kurdistan.
Even though he said Kurdistan, you know this was an error before. Kurdistan is a West Asian region.
Armenia, Tonga, Palau, Lithuania, Serbia, Kosovo.
Yes, Epic Slaya guy.
U.S. Samoa, the Balkans, Brunei, Macau, and Crimea. Then Eritrea, Ukraine and Estonia. Here's Macedonia.
That happened about a few years ago.
New Caledonia, Eastern Slavonia.
Epic Slaya guy, Eastern Slavonia is a Croatian region, not a country.
Ivory Coast.
You can just call it Ivory Coast or Côte d'Ivoire. Many people still opted to call Côte d'Ivoire, so I prefer it to call both Ivory Coast and Côte d'Ivoire.
And Cape Verde.
Actually, you can call it Cape Verde or Cabo Verde. Many people still opted to call Cape Verde. I prefer it to call Cape Verde.
Andorra, the Solomon Islands, Dubai.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.